For the month of Ramadan, there are particular traditional dishes that people do. And in my case, there are dishes that remind me of my mom. And one of them is a lentil soup, which a lot of people break their fast with. The main course is a chicken feta, which is a traditional Syrian dish. And then we have the Kamar-ad-Din drink, which is a dried apricot smoothie with rose water. Again, traditional ingredients in the Middle East, and particularly during Ramadan. We're going to start off with the Kamar-ad-Din drink. Soak the apricots in boiling water. Let them soak for about 10-15 minutes. Then use a hand blender and puree the apricots to a smooth consistency. Add some rose water, as much as you'd like. Continue pureeing until you have a smoothie. Depending on how people like it lighter or thicker, they can add more water. The drink is sweet enough on its own, so it doesn't need any sugar. And it's perfect if you refrigerate it for half an hour, say, before serving it, and it lasts for a couple of days in the fridge. So it's a perfect drink to break the fast with. We are going to do a traditional lentil soup. So for that, you will need 1.5 cups of lentils, 1 large or 2 medium-sized chopped onions, 2 chopped carrots or 1 large one. We will need vegetable stock, about 6 cups. Someone can add more or less depending on how liquidy they like their soup. Then the seasoning is white pepper, salt, and cumin. I love cumin, so I put quite a bit in it, but you can put as much as you'd like. Heat a little bit of olive oil in a sauce pot and saute the onions for a couple of minutes. Once they're slightly browned, you can add the carrots and saute them together. This enables the juices to flow of the vegetables, which adds a lot of flavor to the soup. We then want to add the lentils and saute them all together. Add the cumin to toast the spice a little bit, a little pinch of salt, a little pinch of white pepper. And once you've sauteed all the ingredients for a few minutes, you can add the vegetable stock and let everything come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, bring it down to a simmer and cover the pot, letting it cook for 30 to 40 minutes, just until the lentils are done. You do not want the lentils to be overcooked, because once they're overcooked, they will not have as much flavor. Once the lentils are ready, take a hand blender and puree the soup to a smooth consistency. You can season with salt and pepper and add a little bit more cumin if you'd like, and garnish with the fresh chopped parsley leaves, and you're ready to serve your soup. We're going to do a chicken feta next, which requires 2 whole chickens cut into pieces. Keep the bones and the skins on the pieces because it adds a lot of flavor to the stock. We will need 2 cinnamon sticks, a tablespoon or 2 of cardamom seeds, and a few bay leaves, salt and pepper for seasoning, Arabic toasted bread, chopped parsley, 1/4 of a cup, half a cup of toasted pine nuts and toasted almonds, actually, so mix them together. Then we will need 2 tablespoons of tahini, which is sesame paste, some reduced stock, the stock that you will be using cooking the chickens with, a little bit of water, 1.5 kilos of low-fat yogurt, and 2 cloves of finely minced or crushed garlic. Those are the ingredients you'll need. Bring a large pot of water to a boil, adding the chicken pieces with bones and skin, cardamom, bay leaves, salt and pepper, and cinnamon. These ingredients will actually cut the chicken grease or the zankha, as we call it in Arabic. It will also flavor the stock and therefore flavor the chicken pieces. Bring everything to a boil, cover the lid, and let it simmer for about an hour. You'll notice when the chicken pieces are done because once you poke them, they will be nice and soft. Remove the chicken pieces, let them cool a little bit, and then start removing the meat from the chicken, discarding bones and skin. For the yogurt, you will whisk together the low-fat yogurt with some water to lighten the mixture. Add pepper for seasoning, raw garlic, the sesame paste, and whisk until you get a nice and smooth consistency. We will then take a baking dish and layer the yogurt on the bottom of the dish. Add the chicken pieces, add some of the reduced chicken stock, as much or as little as you'd like. Then add some more yogurt, some of the chicken stock, then top off with the toasted bread, toasted pine nuts, almonds, and the chopped parsley. You can add some salt or pepper on the top and you are ready to serve.